Hey everybody, clearing. All right, Divine Masculine check-in in the house. Okay, thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as the channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What are the DMs thinking and feeling, wanting to manifest? What actions are they wanting to take at this time whenever this reading finds you? Ooh, we got passion for the Empress. What is, going on in their lives, in their thoughts, in their worlds as it pertains to these journeys? It's going to be some clarifiers. And then we're also going to get some channeled messages in the DM's words. So I'm going to use this deck as the inspiration for those messages. Haven't done this in a while, so we'll see how it goes. There we go. All right. Conscious mind about the connections. Ooh, something is sinking in. Oh, how right you were. Divine Feminines. Okay, so this is the Divine Queen of Cups, intuitive, psychic, and it's just sinking in. See that intuition? It's like your masculine is now understanding how in tune you are to their soul, I just heard. What would they say to you about this? Ooh, gossip only hurts more. Oh, I'm getting that age is old, like witch hunt kind of thing. Like people saying, Divine Feminines, that you're different, that you're strange, or these masculines, not wanting to admit how otherworldly, supernatural, divine this connection is. It's no ordinary connection. And they didn't know what it was at first. On this level, like they definitely understood the soul connection, that it was affecting them. They knew there was something out of the ordinary going on. But they didn't know how to put it into words. Just like you, Divine Feminines, when you try to express this, you try to convey this to friends and family, and they're like, huh? What are you talking about? Just let them go, right? This is what I'm seeing here. So I didn't want to say anything to you until I knew how to use the right words. I didn't know how to say this to friends and family. I haven't been able to talk to anybody about the depth of our connection. I didn't want to give the wrong idea, because every time I thought about saying something, or I did let something slip, people didn't understand what I was trying to say. That actually has been part of my evolution and growth in this process, is learning how to use new languaging to describe love. And it's because of you that I've done that. Okay, what can we see on the conscious mind for the Divine Feminine? Patience and the Emperor. This has a lion. I heard Leo. Dropping control issues and having patience. So this whole journey has caused your masculine to relax, to trust the process, to allow things to unfold naturally. Yeah, no. Every time I thought things should move forward and something else waylaid our connection, it was always such a battle between my own projections and the truth of the matter. Every time I thought it should go forward, I was shown not so fast. Every time I thought I should hold back, I was shown I had to, energetically. This has tested my patience beyond any capacity I thought I'd ever have. You're not the only one that has felt that way. I think we're both learning to go with this flow, though. What can we see on the heart space about the connection? Ooh, free will and soaring above the anxiety. So these masculines are really beginning to understand it's all in how you look at it. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So instead of having control issues, instead of a test of patience, this is actually a secret garden that's unfolding for the two of you? What can we see for the channeled message? Love me. When I love myself, I love you. When I see you loving you, I love you. And I know you love me. All of it, everything we've been going through has been about this love. Oh, what can we see on the heart space for the feminines? Two of air. This is a beautiful two of air because there are two canaries or something singing to each other with crowns on. So both have found the way through the illusion because there is this mutual desire. So in the heart of hearts, you both sing the same song. What would they say? Think before you act. You're the only person I don't have to guard myself with. No matter how I've been or what I've said, you've loved me. I know you love me. It's no longer a yeah or nah. And I don't need to talk to anybody else about our connection. It's actually love. I'm learning I can be completely unguarded with you. I don't need to hide who I am from you. You make me feel safe. What can we see for what they want to manifest? Ooh, a new beginning with now the Empress. So they're both in the inverse. So they're thinking very carefully, feeling into a plan. A plan. What would they say about this? I sometimes wonder if you care. So they're working through some last minute jitters. So many times I've been close to coming forward, to contacting you, to sending you a message, to surprising you, to walking up on your doorstep. You have no idea how hard it's been to hold back. And just when I think I'm going to take the leap, something happens and I'm put in my place. Just when I think I can dominate or own you or claim you the way that someone would claim someone that felt like they were out of their league. It stopped and I'm humbled again. And so the times when I've wondered if you've cared, I know you do. But it showed me how I wasn't being sensitive enough. How I was coming towards you for my own reasons, my own insatiability, my own lust. And so whenever I've gotten the message that you don't care, I've also realized I've been caring too much in the wrong ways. I haven't been channeling that intensity. You've thought I was insensitive. You thought I was too aggressive. You thought I was too angry even. I couldn't say the right words because I thought you wouldn't understand like everybody else before. Can't you see how many things are healing and balancing out? I'm getting it. I've always known it, but it is a work of art. What can we see for the actions? King of Air and the Devil. The devil is in the details, I just heard. These are both in the inverse. So there's something you don't see coming right now, feminines. The King of Swords is a card of truth, final decisions, action. And the devil, I like it in the inverse because that means don't let the devil energies play tricks on your mind. And this King of Swords in the inverse, this is talking about just waiting to see for yourself. Don't fill in the blanks. So as far as actions, they do have an action plan. And it's taking a little bit longer than maybe you've anticipated or maybe even they've anticipated. But dotting I's, crossing T's. There's something that can't be rushed, cannot be faked, cannot be done wholeheartedly, premature. What would they say? Ace of Cups. In order to love you, I have to love myself. And I'm doing everything emotionally, mentally, and physically, financially, energetically, to be as true can be. I just watched The Never-Ending Story, and I just watched the part where Atreyu made it through the first gates of the Oracle and wasn't killed because of Atreyo's belief in self. And that's the same kind of thing here. The masculines are mustering. They're overcoming the insecurity, the worthiness. They're stepping into nobility. And part of that is trusting the knowing of the timing to end all timing. Like, these masculines are the ones that are going to hit it right. And not a moment too late or too soon. What is the biggest challenge? Ending all of the insignificant, fluffy thoughts and patterns. And the Seven of Earth. This is another... Yeah, we got it for the second time. This is the careful investment in things that really matter. That's the biggest challenge, is not letting the distractions play a more significant role than they need to. What would they say to you about this? They are waiting for you. I'm not getting this as you or your divine masculine. This is the pressure from the people around the masculines. People, places, and things that have been codependent on the masculines. So the masculines know that there are many circumstances and people, eyes on them, waiting on them, have been accustomed to getting the masculine's energy. And they know that not everything that glitters is gold, not everything is worthy of investing in, and they're in the process right now of retracting investment or not saying yes to certain things that will further distract them from their highest timelines. And right now these masculines have the pressure to make some decisions that will make or break the future. They are the chieftains. They are the signing party in some contracts right now, is what I'm hearing. So the way they decide these contracts or these paths forward will determine what they are connected to, how they're connected with others. There's something significant right now that they're either further connecting with in a certain way or cautiously connecting in a certain way or declining. So there is a choice right now, a legal choice I'm actually getting with that King of Swords. With the King of Swords and the inverse and the Devil, I feel like for some of them, they are not going to get entrapped into a contract right now. It feels like they could have been tempted to be ensnared into some kind of a contract or something going forward. And they've put them off because whoever this is, they're waiting for these masculines to make up their mind or to decide what to do. And I'm getting that the masculines are challenged with knowing if it's appropriate or not to say yes to whatever this is. For many of them, they're going to see through whatever imbalances are here so that they are not going to say yes to something. They're going to invest in self. And by investing in self, that Ace of Cups with the self-love, they're not going to get hooked into something else. So with they are waiting for you and this Ace of Cups, they're saying, I know that I have to do what is right on my heart. And it doesn't matter who's waiting for me. They can wait all they want. I know that they're only going to be upset or patient if they can't manipulate me. And this is the first time I've seen it that way. Ooh. What is the solution to this? Gone but not gone. So healthy boundaries and the Tower and internal restructuring. So masculines, if you're watching this, this means the way that you look at your worth, the way that you look at what you can provide and offer others needs to be based on your dignity, your self-respect, honoring yourself. If you are putting yourself last, if you are shooting yourself in the foot or selling yourself short, you're not helping anybody. that's an indicator that whatever you're deciding isn't balanced. It's not about everybody else getting some before you. So you can set healthy boundaries, and it doesn't mean you're rejecting or not caring or not loving people, places, things that you're connected to. You must only say yes when things are available to you to do so, and it actually sits well with your soul. This is a major empowerment moment, masculines, because this means that you are not rejecting somebody if you don't finance them or carry their debt. There's something about being careful not to get ensnared in debt that's not yours right now because you think you're doing someone a favor. That's a very specific message. And what would they say to the feminines? You have so many choices and options in the inverse. So I know that there is only one right path. I know it may look like I have a lot of choices and options in these scenarios, but I know what my heart is telling me. I just need a minute to make the judgment calls. And Divine Feminine, I also very much appreciate, even though I haven't told you this, that you are not running around with all the choices and options that you could have. I know you know that not every connection, no matter how attractive the people are or how much money they earn or what kind of a car they drive, etc. I know you see through all of that, and I really appreciate how you love my soul. Oh. What can we see for the direction in the near future? Yes, there's that King of Swords in the upright here. And Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. Look at that. Those are those two cards again. The King of Swords that was with the Devil and the Ace of Cups. That is beautiful. And these are in the opposite alignments. I only say that because it's not by chance when these cards keep coming out like that. So in the near future, they're going to make the right decision based on this deep sense of self-love. Bravo, masculines. What would they say to the feminines? There's the I am terrified card in the inverse. Didn't we just get this little bit of a theme the other day where there was a message on going towards the things that are terrifying because they're terrific and going away from the things that put ourselves in harm's way? So there's a excitement that feels like fear, but you know it's your highest timelines and it's uncharted territory and you're like, oh, here we go. And it's not manic. And then there's the kind of fear that it's like, no, I hate it when I do this. This is a pattern of mine. I always let myself down. That is enough is enough. That's a different kind of fear. This is the doing it in alignment with righteousness and truth, but just having never had the track record. This is the kind of thing that the masculines now have, this noble. It's almost like the fear of God, really, because it's so consumingly beautiful. It's awesome when we know what the right thing to do is, and we've just never seen ourselves doing that impeccably before. That's the kind of energy here. So yeah, isn't it terrific? You haven't seen anything yet. I am going to be your masculine and show you what's possible. Mark my words. Oh, beautiful. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.